Hey everyone, welcome back to Playing Quietly. My name is Ryan, and today we're going to be talking about the new item faction system for last Epoch. So we're going to go through and talk about what the item factions are, how do you join them, what are the benefits, and then I'm going to give my thoughts on the system itself. So item factions are going to be last Epoch's way of dealing with the item economy. And they're doing it in a very unique way in that they are going to have players join one of two item factions. We're either going to be joining the Circle of Fortune or the Merchants Guild. And if we look down here, it says the Merchants Guild grants the ability to trade items with other players through the bazaar and player to player. Whereas the Circle of Fortune is going to grant boosts to items you find yourself through prophecies and passive bonuses. So when it comes to actually joining an item faction, once we reach the mercantile city of Majelka, we're going to talk to Zarek, who is going to give us a choice between the two factions. From there, it works kind of like factions work in most other games. You're going to complete quests, you're going to kill enemies, you're going to do different feats to gain reputation with those factions. The more reputation you gain, the higher your rank is. The higher your rank is, the more benefits you will gain from that faction. And of course, the higher your rank, the more meaningful those benefits will become. Your rank with a faction determines what benefits that faction is willing to offer you. To gain access to more powerful benefits, you'll need to gain reputation to increase your rank with them through two different ways. The first way is by gaining experience, such as by defeating enemies and completing quests while aligned with them. So in other words, like it says here, just by going about your daily adventures, you will passively build reputation with your current faction. For a larger boost of reputation, you'll need to participate in that faction's core mechanic. This means completing trades when aligned with the Merchants Guild or fulfilling prophecies with the Circle of Fortune. Right there, that's something that I really like about this, is that the way that you're gaining reputation with your faction is, one, just by playing the game, but to get the higher bonus, you actually have to participate in the function of that faction. So for example, with the merchants thing, the way you're going to get the biggest bonus is by actually completing trades, which, if that's the faction that you're going with, that's probably something you're quite interested in, and just by virtue of the fact that you're doing those trades, you're going to be getting experience with that faction. And I feel like that's a really cool aspect of this. So moving along here, we're talking about favor. Favor is your primary currency with factions. Separate from reputation, favor is currency you will use to interact with the faction merchants and grants reputation when spent. With the Merchants Guild, you will need favor to list an item to sell or to purchase an item. With Circle of Fortune, you will need favor to acquire prophecies. Favor can only be earned by slaying enemies and completing quests. The amount of favor you gain with kills depends on the experience the enemy gives, so as you push further in the game, you'll find yourself earning more favor to purchase greater rewards with your faction. So we're going to skip around a little bit here, and we're going to go to the Merchants Guild, and we're going to talk about some of the benefits. So rank 1, you're going to be able to trade basic items. You can buy and sell normal, magic, and rare items in the bazaar or directly with other players. In rank 2, you can trade set items. In rank 3, you can trade specific unique items. It says here you can buy and sell unique items with no legendary potential in the bazaar or directly to other players. Rank 4, you can trade idols. Rank 5, you can trade exalted weapons. Rank 6, you can trade unique weapons. 7, you can trade all exalted items. Rank 8, you can trade all unique items. Rank 9, you can trade legendary weapons. And with rank 10, you can trade all legendary items. And then we're going to skip to the Circle of Fortune. So in rank 1, enemy item drop chance is going to be increased. Enemies have a 35% chance of dropping twice as many items. Rank 2 is going to give us upgraded Rune of Ascendance, which means that there's a 45% chance for Rune of Ascendance to be preserved when used on an item that requires at least Circle of Fortune rank 1. Rank 3 is going to give us idle drop chance. Whenever an idle drops, there's a 25% chance for 2 or more to drop at the same time. Rank 4 is going to give us Exalted Affix chance. Rank 5 is going to give us Monolith Echo Reward Upgrade. Rank 6 gives us a Legendary Potential chance. This means that uniques are twice as likely to have legendary potential. Rank 7 gives us T7 Affix chance. T7 affixes are twice as common. Rank 8, Rare and Exalted chance. Items that would drop as rare above level 45 have a 25% chance to become exalted. Rank 9, Full Set Drop chance. When a set item would drop, the whole set drops instead. And rank 10, Prophecy Reward upgrades means that items from prophecies are duplicated. And the last mechanic that I wanted to cover for right now, we are going to go into a deeper dive at a later date, but for right now, the last big mechanic I want to talk about is resonances. So it says here that resonances are a new item type which drops when you've played alongside a player for an extended period of time. Using a resonance on an item will enable it to be gifted to that player even if they were not present when the item dropped. When a resonance drops, it will drop with the player name in the item card to show who it enables gifting with. As you may notice from the example label, there are different types of resonances. Obsidian resonances, which are required for legendary and exalted items, and golden resonances, which are required for unique, set, rare, magic, or normal quality items. Upon picking up a resonance, it is placed in your inventory and will be stored into your gifted inventory when you store crafted materials. Once stored, when you open a gifting window to a player, you will have a flyout menu to select a resonance to use for the gift. Resonances are consumable, so pay heed when you decide to use them. So, all in all, I really, really like this system. Now, I myself, when I play ARPGs, I usually either play by myself or with a close circle of friends. I'm really not all that interested in participating in the trade economy, mostly because I don't want to do the research and I'm always worried about getting ripped off, either overpaying for an item or selling something at a ridiculously low price. Even back in my WoW days, I wasn't super keen on participating in the auction house system. It was kind of my last resort. And even now that I have found myself playing a ton of Path of Exile, I know that to get the best items, you probably need to participate in the trade economy, but I really can't be bothered to get into it. However, that being said, I know that there are tons of players who absolutely love participating in whatever trade economy a game has. I've known people that play WoW that's the only thing they like about WoW is actually just playing the auction house system. And that's great. But for people like me who aren't particularly interested, and for people who are just super into the economy systems, I think this is a really, really cool system. It doesn't divide the player base by any means. And we didn't actually go over it in the video, but they did say that you can change your faction, and you can even be on different factions on different characters. So it's not an account-bound thing. It's per character, at least from my understanding. And then with the resonance system, I also find that to be really cool. So, for example, if Greg and I are playing together, which, I mean, we've played this game quite a bit together, and there have been times where items have dropped for him on while I'm playing by myself, or I'm sure that stuff that would be good for my character have dropped for him. And now we have a way to trade those items amongst each other, even if we're on different factions. All right, so that was a brief overview of the new item faction system coming to last Epoch. Again, I'm really excited for this release. I've been following this game since it went on to early access on Steam. I'm really hyped for the full 1.0 release coming February 21st. I'm really, really excited for it. I hope you guys are too. Let me know what you guys think of this system in the comments down below. I'm planning on covering a lot more Last Epoch and Path of Exile stuff in the near future here. Alright, so thank you guys for tuning in. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, hopefully I've earned your subscription. Don't forget to keep an eye out for more content coming at you every day. Until then, we will see you guys next time. Have yourselves a good one.